of you.
So, in case you don't know, my name is Tarek. My last name is Ziad. I'm 5'8". And I stole my glasses from the rapist from The Lovely Bones. Unfortunately, I didn't come up with that piece of genius. No, that goes to actually a classmate of mine from middle school, who we will refer to as Susie. Now, I'm not saying she was white, but it does stand that I refer to most white people as Susie, Sally, and the occasional Timmy. So, moving forward, middle school, it's really weird. It's funny actually because everyone's like, oh, you're trying to figure yourself out in middle school. But honestly, I was just trying to make it through the day. If I could make it to the other day without like having a mental breakdown over the fact that at lunch my water was served to me in a plastic bag, I was feeling pretty good. So, also, at this time in middle school, everyone was like, glasses are cool now, you got glasses, you're dope, can't see 5 feet in front of you, you're in there. Like, so I'm like, all right, here I go, I just got these glasses, about to stroll in, gonna see the wall, gonna be able to see the people I've had class with for like a year now. And I walk in, and this girl, Susie, she goes, are those new? And I go, yeah. And she says, you look like the rapist from the Bone movie. and I guess I misheard her, because I then promptly raised my hand and I said, Miss Stewart, Susie just said I'm a bone rapist. And that horrific game of telephone then led to one of the most interesting dual parent-teacher conferences I've ever attended. And usually I'm really afraid of parent-teacher conferences because my mother, that would mean allowing her to get past the car circle, and I usually try to avoid that. And it's not like I'm like embarrassed or ashamed of my mother. I love her. She's just she's kind of crazy. She also doesn't really understand things like most immigrant parents. So, for example, for a straight week, she was telling me, Tarek, this man keeps emailing me. His name is Joe Bungo. He keeps offering me these really weird jobs. and I had to go on her email, Hotmail, people used it, and I had to inform her that actually, Mom, you signed up for the website Job and Go. You have simply forgotten. Also, she is not very good at understanding residential laws, particularly those involving animals, which leads me to the next bit. So, now we jump to high school, and I'm waiting for my mother to pick me up from school. We still do this occasionally. Is it because it's economic? Is it because I literally can't stay in one lane when I drive? Who knows? But so I'm waiting, and school ended 3 hours ago, and this is weird because usually I'm only waiting 2 hours. But eventually, she pulls up Big Mama Z in her half-broken down Honda, and that's a joke because she kept her maiden name, so really it would be Big Mama M in her broken down Honda. And she pulls in, and I'm obviously visibly upset. But I don't say anything, I just get in the car because Lord knows if I said anything I would get hit with a, well, I could have just left your ass here, so you should be happy. And so I'm happy. So I get in the car, and I'm sitting, and the entire time I'm looking at her through the rear view mirror, and she's got this look on her face, like she's waiting for something. And I'm like, this is really weird. But I'm like, it's okay, I should take advantage of this time because my brothers were not here. We have this small Honda, well, it's small, but I mean, it's small when you have 3 brothers. And they weren't here, so I was like, let me recline. Let me lean back in my chair. And would you believe, peeking its head over the back seat as if it was about to rap Whisper in Your Ear by the Yin Yang Twins off their 2010 album, Cod Killer Show Volume 3, was a live sheep. A whole sheep just looking at me. And naturally I scream, and that makes her swerve. And so then she parks, and then she gives me shit. And like, I'm just really confused, Mom, because you can't do this. And she goes, well, I don't understand, because frankly, I wanted a sheep. You know, I've always grown up with sheep, and I really, because she's from like this Moroccan countryside nonsense where she lived on a farm. And so then I am like, all right, I don't know how to explain this to you, Mother, but you cannot just buy a sheep, especially not in Florida, and especially not in the projects. You cannot just get a sheep and then put it in your backyard. She did this before, actually, with a chicken, and that chicken is dead. But thankfully, Yin Yang the sheep was able to be returned to his farm in Tampa. And it just really shows that like the times are changing and my mom is just not keeping up. And I think another example of how the times are changing is like these glasses, for example, which were once rapist glasses, are now the stylish old man glasses. And the old man aesthetic is really in right now. So, another thing about times changing, the next bit, is, so we all knew the Susies and the Sallys and the Elizabeths, who all had dream catchers, right, in middle school and high school. And like, we thought, like, okay, it can't get worse, right? And I mean, some of them have still not realized that they just need to chuck this tacky, like, culturally appropriated nonsense. But, so they haven't. You would think that that's it, but actually, if you just stroll into any girl's suite, probably on this campus, or even guys, because gender norms don't exist, but if you just stroll in, I guess what I'm trying to say is that if you own a mandala wall tapestry, love yourself. Or at least step up your Pinterest game. Thank you.